right, now we are going to talk about probably the most important part of talking about your experiences, and that is demonstrating impact and quantifying accomplishments. Recruiters or hiring managers really don't care too much about what tasks you actually did. They're more impressed and more interested in how you did it and what impact you had in your job. So we'll talk about how to do that. And we'll use an example that maybe most of us can relate to. Some of us may have had a job where we feel like, I don't know how to talk about this and what impact it had. Let's use the example of Jeff here, who was working at the BYU Creamery, scooping ice cream. He got accepted in the marketing program, and he's so excited, but he doesn't know, how does he talk about his experience working in the creamery? Should he even include it on his resume? So let's talk about that. Right now, he's just thinking about what he actually did. And he used the example, well, all I did was scoop ice cream. How important is that? What impact does it have? Well, he can think about how he actually did his job. The way he did his job, the way he had an impact is more than just scooping ice cream. For example, maybe Jeff can talk about how he served ice cream to over 200 customers each shift, and he also suggested a method for reducing wait time for customers so they can actually serve more people and increase sales. That's a better way of talking about his experience. And Jeff might think of even further how he had an impact in his job. Here's an example. He increased shift revenue 25% by upselling products. Do you want fries with that, for example? That's an example. Or shifted register positions that was enabled to decrease that customer wait time by 50%. And also achieve the store's highest loyalty return rate. So, Jeff was a very friendly guy. He had some loyal customers that would come back repeatedly. So this is a way that Jeff is able to talk about his examples and really show the impact that he had in his position that was just beyond scooping ice cream. So maybe you can do the same as well. If you've had a job, you're thinking about, well, how can I talk about this? For example, maybe you were a waiter or a server at a restaurant. How does that relate to marketing? Well, that probably has an impact. How you did your job had an impact on customer satisfaction. So you can talk about that. Maybe you got some recognition on how well you did your job and how you improved customer satisfaction or how you improved customer loyalty by the way you did your job. That's an important thing. Or maybe you found a way to do a process improvement within the job. So oftentimes it just takes a little bit of time just to think about how you actually did a job. And one way to think about that is just think about, okay, what are you most proud of in your job? And that can get you thinking about how maybe you made an impact.